Hi everyone, Witch Hazel here from witchhazelsmagic.com, and I'm here with your tarot card of the week. I do hope you all had a wonderful Halloween, or Samhain as us Northern Hemisphere types were celebrating, us witchy types. So now, according to the Celtic calendar, we're into a new year, new beginnings. So I'm intrigued by this card. I'm still with the Tyldwick Tarot because I absolutely adore this deck. I know it's not popular with everybody, and the pictures don't show up brilliantly on film. But it is an incredibly powerful deck, and it challenges the way you think because it's not a standard Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It makes you think outside the box. And that is exactly the key message here. We have the Seven of Swords. Now, traditionally in the Seven of Swords with a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you'll have the man stealing seven swords, and it's all about subterfuge and deceit and trickery. But with this card, it's a little bit more complex than that. This card is reminding us, and I know it's not clear, it's a note with algebraic equations and lots of what looks like very technical writing. And there's a little dung beetle at the top there. Little beetle. And the message here is basically, do you know what? You might be able to prove your point. That's where the equations and all the scientific writing comes in. You can have your theory, you can be able to prove your point, but does that make you right? That's the question this week. Just because you've got all the answers, do you actually know everything? And the answer is no. So before we dive in feet first and make a complete mess of things, before we find ourselves in a situation where we have to be right, we have to shout the loudest because, good grief, we can prove it, take a step back because we don't have all the answers. We may think we can prove it. We really can't. We don't have all the pieces of the puzzle. And like the little beetle there, how can I put this discreetly? Well, they're used to dealing with crap, basically. This is a reminder. Ignore the bullshit. Be like the beetle, roll it into a little ball and push it away. Because we're going to be full of it this week. That's the danger. On the other hand, recognize this in other people this week. There's something about the energy this week that is going to be challenging to everybody. It's this new beginning, whether you follow the Celtic calendar or not. We're all feeling this change. It's in the air. The seasons are changing. Christmas is coming. We're looking ahead to the future. What have we achieved this year? And those of us, it's going to fall into two camps really. Those of us that think we've got it sorted, there's a danger of being smug and I have all the answers. Those of us that haven't got it sorted, there's a danger that we're going to protest too much and, oh no, do you know what? I've got this all figured out. I just need to implement it. And the truth for all of us is going to be somewhere in the middle there. Be careful of it in yourself. Be careful of it in others. Now, that can cover every aspect of our life, our career, our relationships, our personal and spiritual developments, our finances. Everything is going to be in this. That can be confusing. So if you're not sure which area you need to focus on most, maybe it's all areas and you're overwhelmed. You need to know which are the first steps you can take to really get this thing moving again. That's where I can come in. If you go to my website, www.witchhazelsmagic.com, magic with a CK, you'll be able to find out how to book a reading with me. There's frequently asked questions about tarot. If you're not sure if I'm the reader for you, there's things to look out for when you're choosing a tarot reader. And there you can also find me on social media, Sue, Facebook, that kind of thing. If you want to message me and ask questions before you book a reading, that's absolutely fine. The more questions, the merrier. Because this is a big deal, this card. And I think we're going to see the implications of this card over the next sort of 4 to 6 weeks. So keep that in mind. I'm going to leave you to think about that. I need to think about this as well. Um, so welcome to November, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Mind that Seven of Swords, and I will see you next time. Lots of love to you. Blessed be.